Okay, so today is December 18th, and as you can see, what I'm doing here, installing another 3090 on the build that I did prior in the video where I installed the 3080. Ultimately, the only reason why I didn't buy the 3090 before was because it was very difficult to get a second one so that I could install it into this computer. So I'd been rocking a 3080 in this computer up until now. So, as you know, the specs 32 gigabytes DDR4, Core i9 9900K, G3 850 power supply, which is more than enough to power the 3090. I think at peak, the most power it ever needs is close to 600 watts, but this G3 is able to easily give that. So once I was able to install it in this Fantech case, pretty much everything went just perfectly. I did, however, I wish I could have gotten the Kingpin, but the Kingpins are basically sold out prior to even getting to the shelves. So I never actually saw one. So most likely I'll just wait to get a Kingpin until the next generation, the 4000 series, and I'll get it then. But basically I don't really overclock, so it really wouldn't have been necessary. Getting around 50 frames per second, give or take, using the 3090 and all of this high-tech technology. But as you know, they had to basically disallow you from being able to buy this game on the PlayStation Network because there was no way PS4 or Xbox was going to be able to run Cyberpunk for one, simply because they only have hard drives. Now, I was using SSD drives in order to store this game, so I have like over 4 terabytes of SSD. It runs perfectly off of there because everything is very low latency and the access times are pretty much as fast as they can be. Most people are going to learn from Cyberpunk that they really should go and invest in a gaming computer. If you get a good gaming computer build, you can upgrade it later. You can get a motherboard, you can get another CPU, you can get another GPU, and you can upgrade it and be able to access just about every single new possible game that comes out or any programs. But in addition to that, I've noticed a lot of people buying computers because they're working from home. So that alone is selling out monitors, selling out graphics cards, and also selling out basically computer components like the CPUs. SSD drives haven't been moving that quickly because SSD drives are still relatively very expensive. But when Grand Theft Auto 6 or 7 or whatever it's going to be comes out and all of these newer games come out, a lot of them are going to end up pushing the graphics even further than even Cyberpunk. Because you got to remember, Cyberpunk has been in development hell for a long time because they were trying to get it to work on consoles. But chances are a lot of other companies are going to learn from this and they're going to say, you know what, we're just going to focus on making a good PC version and optimizing it. And we'll focus on consoles later. PlayStation 5 and Xbox are coming around at a time when the PC is basically taking over. Everybody can see that the PC has definite advantages over the consoles. You can get whatever storage drive you want. You can pick whatever graphics cards you want. You can run multiple monitors. It's basically able to do things that the consoles just can't do. Consoles are for people who don't know much about PC. Consoles are for people who they just want to play with their friends and whatnot. The consoles just don't cut it anymore. When you have a PC, you can run anything you want, any way you want, including virtual reality, and it's just better. So ultimately, if you didn't get a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, what you should do is take that money and consider investing in a PC instead. In the long run, trust me, you will be a lot happier. Okay, so what are the settings? Let's go to video. Okay, let's go back to the top. So let's see what's not. We're going to go to, what is it, Psycho mode, quick preset. Turn it up to Psycho. High, ultra, ray tracing, ultra, okay. Texture quality, high. Where's the Psycho mode setting?
I think it's only for specific options. I don't think you can do Psycho on everything.
Oh, okay. So everything is, okay, it looks like, there it is, Psycho screen reflections. Okay. right. Ray trace lighting, ultra, turn it up one more. Psycho mode, there it is. Psycho mode on 4K. All right, so I want to see just how well it runs, and then we'll just get some legendary those legendary items. Okay. If I play through the game again, I'm gonna play through it as a samurai or something, because I shot up so many damn people. All right.
It's not that motion blur.
And it's sad because like the crowds in this game, they have times when there's such large crowds until most systems couldn't even possibly run that.
Haven't managed to get my head straight yet.
All right.
Not after
Yeah, let's get out to the street, and then we'll go get some legendary items. All right, so you're running at 48 frames per second.
That's everything turned up.
And that's psycho mode. And that's not bad, because as long as it's above 30. And 40 something is pretty good. Because from what I've heard, nobody can really run this game at 60 frames per second in 4K. You just can't do it. But this is a nice monitor. It's just different for me to look at it because I'm used to looking at a curved monitor. That's Satori?
Yeah.
Chop people up. Yeah, like, let's take a look at the city. And did you get a hypercar?
No, not yet. I'm still really early on.
There's a place
just after he killed his
Yeah, there's a place where they give you a free hypercar. You don't have to you don't have to buy anything. Like, you really don't. The only thing that you got to learn is crafting, hacking, and I realized that there were places that you can get. Yeah, chop this guy up. Oh man, one hit. Damn. Good night. Ooh. Sorry, lady.
Unfortunate.
Officer. It's a bad day to be a cop, huh?
Holy. There it is.
Oh, you have a time slowdown?
Yeah, I got a time slowdown whenever I get to time.
There are guys that you fight, and it's like they shift. It's not that they shift time. It's that they have the ability to, like, shift a phase or something, and they move from one place to the next, like, real quick. Oh, you got killed?
Yeah, they blew up the car.